News 2 State Capitol Newsroom. Governor Bill Lee signed two major criminal justice reform bills. New laws, he says, will help make communities safer while saving money. Democrats say it's one step forward and two steps back when it comes to certain laws being changed. News 2's Gerald Harris explains live tonight from the Tennessee State Museum. Gerald?
Yeah, Governor Bill Lee is touting two significant pieces of legislation that goes towards his criminal justice reform packages. Now, the Alternatives to Incarceration Act and the Reentry Success Act are just two of dozens of pieces of legislation being considered currently and have been signed into law. Each will create new programs to deter recidivism. But during the push for criminal justice reform, the governor is considering or have signed into law criminal enhancements and mandatory minimums. He says there's a balance. Opponents say on one hand, the governor wants to tackle criminal justice reform, but on the other hand, he wants to put more folks behind bars.
Incarceration rates have continued to go up. We continue to build more prisons, and we don't have a reduction in crime. This is a way to be tough on crime for the right crimes and the appropriate penalties, and there are penalties that need to be stiffened.
The ACLU says 41 bills considered during the legislative session would result in an estimated net increase of state and local incarceration costs of more than $57 million. The Alternatives to Incarceration Act establishes a mechanism for using state funds to contract with local governments and private entities to develop community-based alternatives to incarceration. How much will those private entities get out of this taxpayer money? I asked Governor Bill Lee. He says that he does not have an answer for that. Reporting in downtown Nashville, Gerald Harris, News 2.